Lucas, Maria Morales with Throwing Blows podcast. How are you today?
I'm doing good, man. How are you?
Good. And so I'm going to ask you a question that I asked another fighter earlier because we know that a lot is made of fighters with undefeated records. Going into this matchup with Matthew, what's the most important thing to you? Is it, securing the win and keeping the record intact, or really making a statement to help you as you continue to grow your career in Bellator?
Most important thing I think is being able to secure a healthy win. You know, being able to go and be make a statement. You know that I belong in this division, and that I know I turned 21 a week ago, but that I'm an adult and that I'm in this division. But I also, it's important to be able to secure the win.
And also, because as you just stated, you are relatively young. As you were preparing for this fight, was there an area that you felt like you really needed to work on to continue to evolve your game? Was there a primary focus?
I think it's always important to continue to well round out my game. You know, make sure everything is up to par. I think it is no secret what I specialize in and what I prefer my game plan to be. And so, yeah, those absolutely styles of my game that we made sure to emphasize on.
Good luck.
Abraham?
Hey Lucas, it's Abraham from the Fightly Report. You're a big prospect in the Bellator featherweight division, and like you said, you just turned 21. Happy late birthday, by the way. Is there anyone, if you get the victory, is there anyone in particular you would like to fight next, or is there a list you have of fighters you want in the near future?
No, sir. I don't obsess myself with the rankings and anyone who's in front of me. I'm not walking off of my fights asking for the belt. Asking for all the ranked guys. I think I'll get there when I get there, and I want to work my way into that division and not talk my way into it. I think my performances should show for themselves.
All right, thank you, brother.
All right, our next question comes from the line of LMD Magazine.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm doing good.
All right, so I have a question for you. I'm Michelle from LMD Magazine, and I wanted to know, are you excited about the fans coming back?
I am. It's cool, especially in this sort of arena. The last place I had a crowd was the WinStar, which seats significantly less. I believe it's not a full crowd, but the crowd's cool.
Okay, and one more question. Your last fight you won by decision. Are you looking for the win tonight by knockout or submission?
I'm looking for a finish either way, preferably a submission. But I'm gonna look for whatever finish presents itself.
All right, Dylan.
Hey there, Lucas. Appreciate you making some time.
Of course, man.
I was just curious, you're on your individual journey and everything like that, but just, having someone, like your dad in your corner there, just a veteran of UFC and pride and whatnot. Can you kind of talk about that dynamic as you're on this individual journey?
It's helpful in a sense that I have a coach that has that experience, someone who I have 7 fights, in total. That's someone with an extreme number of fights and experience, and so it's someone that you can handle that information with, and someone to switch that information with and learn from, while also being someone that you live with. It's not someone that I split from every day, so it's a good dynamic.
Awesome. Thanks for the insights, man.
All right, Ronald.
This is Ronald E. Smith, and my question for you is: your previous fight, you won by unanimous decision. So, what did you take from your previous fight, and what have you learned, and what are you hoping to learn in your next upcoming fight now?
I was able to take a lot from that fight, pros and cons. It was the first time I'd gone to a decision as a professional, and it was good to be able to do that and feel that I could do more, that I wasn't tired. I felt good for another round. I had a ton of energy. I physically felt amazing afterwards. And so I was happy to be able to know that I had that potential, right, just in case. And it gave me a lot more film to work on with my striking. I had a lot more wrestling I was able to emphasize on and critique a little bit. Tons of striking to work with. It gave me a lot of time to work. That was a little over 6 months ago. So I've just been well rounding out my game, and I hope to show more of it this coming weekend.
Thank you.
All right, last one here. Santiago?
Hi, Lucas. Greetings from Amsterdam, and thank you for the time. You made your Bellator debut at just 19 years old. I've seen all of your fights, and you're very patient and calculated when you are in the cage. This is quite strange to see for people outside of the sport, to see a young person really carry himself in the cage. Is this your natural you? Are you feeling like a fish in the water when you are in the cage?
It's an interesting comparison. Yeah. I mean, I feel very comfortable. When I'm in there, I don't think there's any point in rushing a finish or any sort of like decision. I'm not trying to rush to anything like that. I think the only thing that does is open me up and make me more susceptible. And I think it's important to, get my game plan in, be entertaining while also retaining my physical health and getting my game plan in correctly.
How have Bellator been taking care of you? Do you feel the love and appreciation from the company? Because they're giving you great fights on very stacked cards, right?
I mean, absolutely, and they're giving me good opponents. Everyone I fought has more fights than me. They have more experience than me. This guy's a little younger than my previous opponents, but everyone's older than me. All these guys have wives and kids. I was able to drink a week ago and I can't. So, I'm like, I'm definitely getting there as it goes age-wise, and the company definitely has shown me a ton of appreciation. I was super appreciative that I was able to have my debut with them, and I'm very happy that I'm able to continue my career with them.